Chad L. I'm an independent hip-hop artist and creative representing Lexington, South Carolina. I'm going to talk about my verse from Conversation with Hip-Hop off the homie Postmodern Picard's new album, Hiatus. In the beginning, I talk about my start in hip-hop music. I started making hip-hop music and really being serious about it when I was 14 years old. I also talk about my mother, who was an incredible gospel singer, an amazing singer. You know, that being one of the reasons why, like, I'm doing music, because whenever she was pregnant with me, she was singing. So I feel like it's hereditary for me to do music. It's in the lineage, it's in the family, it's in the genes, it's in the DNA to do music.
I've been with you since 14, a lot longer to be true. My gospel singing mama introduced me to music in the womb. What connected me and you? When it's in your DNA, you don't gotta pursue.
The first two projects, albums, bodies of work that made me want to be an MC, to really rap and say something and also be good at rapping, was Jay-Z's Hard Knock Life Volume 2 and MCA Future Flavors, hosted by Pete Rock and Marley Marl.
In 98, I had the Hard Knock Life Volume 2. A year later, MCA Future Flavors were my tunes.
Shout out to my older sister. She gave me both copies of Hard Knock Life Volume 2, the clean version and the explicit version. And I just remembered listening to that album and being like, yo, if I'm going to rap, I'm going to rap like this guy. Like, there was just something about his rapping and those songs that resonated with me. And I'm not sure if Future Flavors dropped in 1998 or 99, but I got my copy of MCA Future Flavors in 1999. And it opens up with a freestyle from Sauce Money, who was on Reservoir Dogs on Hard Knock Life Volume 2 and had one of the best verses on there. Just a genius from Wu-Tang is on there. Rozelle is on there. There's a female MC named Nonchalant on there. The Roots with Mos Def, The Roots with Common, Black Star, Mos Def, and Talib Kweli on the Beautiful remix with Mary J. Blige. And then on a couple songs, Sauce Money has Jay-Z on there. And when I heard Jay-Z on MCA Future Flavors, I was like, yo, if this dude is on here and he's one of the reasons why I want to be an MC and rap and do this, and then you have these other guys on here and they're killing it, I'm going to do it. And that inspired me to rap. So I started making music when I was 14 in 2000.
Inspired by Jay-Z and his crew. I knew I was in love and this is what I wanted to do.
In my second year of rapping, I joined a rap crew non-contractually. And in those bars, I talk about how pretty much it was a learning experience of how everybody can't go and you can't go with everybody.
Joined the Goofy Dudes rap crew in 02, only to find years down the line he was a fool.
I talk about the blog era and how important that was, you know, especially at that time, you know what I'm saying, with Dat Piff, NawRight.com, Two Dope Boys, the Smoking Section, which I think now is Up Rocks Hip Hop, One Neck, Two Chains, Fake Shore Drive.
When you were in your blog era, you showed me brothers like me who were cool. Ladies, men that dress fly, but most importantly, they make the pen move.
And how important the blog era was, and, you know, me being inspired by the artists that, the new music I had at the time from those artists, and it inspired me to put out my first project on thatpiff.com in 2010. And a month later, after I dropped the Cool Nerd Story, December 2010, my good friend at the time, me and him had linked up right before I dropped the tape. A month later, in January 2011, did my first show with him as the DJ. And that being an amazing feeling, that being something that felt really good, you know what I'm saying? Something that felt really, really amazing, being able to rap the songs from that project, take everything from the studio to the stage.
Managed to drop my first project on that Biff in 2010 and doing shows in 2011. Holding the mic, being on stage was a feeling of being close to heaven.
And I talk about the lack of support that you kind of feel. Something I've kind of noticed, especially when I started to really take music seriously and put music out and perform. You do the Facebook invite, and you send it to all your friends and the people, you know, that are following you on your personal Facebook page, and you get a couple yeses. You see some of those faces in the crowd. You don't see some of those faces that said yes in the crowd. You get the people that say maybe, and you have to take in consideration, okay, maybe they got to work that night. Maybe they got something else going on. And try not to stress the people that didn't even accept the invite or say no, and rap in front of a handful of people, rap in front of 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 people, and do what you got to do. Rap in front of these people like it's 100, 1,000, or however many people, and do your thing and come with it.
But support for what I created in my stage presence was the opposite direction.
The inverse part I kind of feel with my verse from Postmodern Picard's verse is us talking about fame. On my end, I've never really wanted to be famous. I just wanted to put music out, rap on a high level, and of course, you know, connect with people and hopefully help them, hopefully inspire them, hopefully get them through, you know what I'm saying, with my rapping, you know what I'm saying, with my music. And, you know, of course, make money from your art.
Never really wanted fame, just to be an artist sharing his gifts and blessings.
And some of the stuff I've been wrestling with this year, like feeling like, yo, man, like, should I keep going? Should I do something else? And feeling like putting out the music, posting stuff about it on social media, going to the studio, buying equipment, all the stuff, like, you know what I'm saying? It just kind of seems like, yeah, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And then it just kind of feeling like, all right, no one cares, you know what I'm saying?
I turned 39 just July 2nd, wrestling with the thoughts, keep going, or am I misdirected? They look at my follower count and think that's why my music isn't perfected. It feels like popularity contests and beauty pageants because the rapping is second. No matter what I do, it seems interest in me gets lesser and lesser.
And when you get to the hook, you know, especially with my verse, like it kind of feeling like I'm talking to hip hop like it's a relationship, which it is.
Hip hop, what happened to us? It's been 24 years and I'm here feeling stuck. I know it's been long, but I'm not giving up. Doing what I love, not just for the bucks.
How long it's been, and feeling like it's stuck and going through the stagnation, but you're not giving up because the time you put in. And if you give up, that's it. You know what I'm saying? And then when you get towards the end, dealing with that dichotomy of being an artist where it's like, you have to have this patience, but there's still a little bit of impatience because it's like, yo, what's the moment going to be? When is this going to happen? When is this finally going to pay off for real? And I'm able to do more amazing stuff And, you know, I know what it's like to perform. I know what it's like to be up on stage and not just rap like in the studio or, you know, do rap, you know, do the social media, TikTok stuff and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Hip hop, what happened to me? I've been patient, but not where I'm wanting to be. Ripped down stages, and nobody believed. I'm the only one who does, and that's all that I need.
And I retweeted Lyric, who worked with Joe Budden on Everyday Struggle and State of the Culture. She had a tweet where she said it takes a village, and sometimes you got to build it on your own. And I kind of felt, and that's one of the reasons why I retweeted her, because I felt like the last bar in the hook is that, you know what I'm saying? Like, rip down stages and nobody believes. I'm the only one who does, and that's all that I need. Because it starts with you. You got to believe in yourself, and then you keep showing up. Others will believe in you too. Make sure you support the homie Postmodern Picard on his site, postmodernpicard.com. Purchase or stream Hiatus, his new album, chattelmusic.com or chattelmusic.bandcamp. Both have my full discography, and I'm Chattel on all the streaming platforms.